Okay guys, in this video we will discuss the continuation of the last lecture. In the last lecture we discussed that introduction of the straight lines. Introduction of straight lines, and also we discussed that slope point form and the 2 points form of the straight lines. Now you see this one here say what is the standard form of the straight line. Standard form of the straight line means the first degree equation in x comma y. The first degree equation in x comma y is ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, comma a square plus b square plus b square not equals to 0 represents a straight line. Right? So this one is the standard form of the straight line. Okay, now see what is meant by intercept. Intercept means, say, next one is that intercept. What is meant by intercept? See this one. Already I told you ax plus by plus c is equals to 0 represents a straight line. So what is meant by intercept? Suppose you take that x-axis and y-axis. Right? See, if any line, so let it be L is equals to 0, cuts the x-axis at the point A, then the distance OA is called x-intercept of the line. So similarly, if any line cuts the y-axis at B, then OB is called y-intercept of the line. So what is the definition of intercept? Intercept means the distance from origin to intersecting of the line and x-axis. Similarly, intersecting of the line and y-axis. When it is intersecting with x-axis, we will get that x-intercept. Similarly, if the line is intersecting with the y-axis, we will get that y-intercept. See, suppose you take that equation of the straight line. Let the equation of the straight line is ax plus b into y plus c is equals to 0. Let it be this is that equation 1. See, if equation 1 intersect the x-axis. Say if equation 1 intersect the x-axis, at A, comma, then say intersect is the different of intercept. Intersecting means both of the lines should have a common point. Intercept means distance from origin to the point of intersection. See, here x-axis is intersect the x-axis. See, then if equation 1 intersect the x-axis at A, then so here is that x-axis equation is that what? Y is equals to 0. Then put y is equals to 0 in equation 1. So what we will get, its a value ax plus c is equals to 0. That implies x is equals to minus c by a. So that means we have that x coordinate of the point of intersection. That means here x coordinate is that what? Minus c by a. Y coordinate is that what? Here you have to substitute y is equals to 0. So that means the coordinates of a will become minus c by a comma 0. When it will get this point, if any line is cuts or intersect the x-axis, then the point of intersection will be minus c by a comma 0. Similarly, if the line is intersect the y-axis, similarly if equation 1 intersect the y-axis, intersect the y-axis, then you put that x is equals to a, then put x is equals to this one is 0. If you put x is equals to 0, b into y plus c is equals to 0. From this value you can write that y is equals to minus c by b. So this is the y coordinate of point of intersection of the line and y axis. That means therefore b point coordinates will be what? Here is that you will get a point coordinates. Here b point coordinates will be, this one is that 0 comma minus c by b. This is that b point coordinates. Okay, so this is nothing but this value. Therefore from that above x value you have that a point coordinates, and next from below value y is equals to minus c by b, you will be get b point coordinates. Then what do you say that OA distance, OA is the distance from origin to the point A. That value will be equals to minus c by a, So this one is called x-intercept of the line. X-intercept of the equation 1, or x-intercept of the line ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. by plus c is equals to 0. Similarly, y-intercept. Similarly, y-intercept. Y-intercept is that what? OB. So that value will be equals to OB is equals to minus c by b. So this one is that y-intercept of the line ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. So why you are discussing that intercept concept? Sometimes that question will ask if slope of a line and x-intercept, then what is the equation of the line? Similarly, if I given that y-intercept and the slope of the line, what will be the equation of the line? Now we will see that next concept. See, the next concept is equation of the line. Equation of the line. Equation of the line whose slope is m. Slope m. Whose slope m. Whose slope m. And x-intercept small a. Generally, x-intercept of a line is denoted by small a. But in the previously, the line equation is given as ax plus by plus c. In that equation, a is the x coefficient, b is the y coefficient and c is constant. Now in this one, I given that x-intercept is a. X-intercept a means now here you draw that figure corresponding to this statement. So what is that figure corresponding to this one? See, look at this one. Here this one is that y-axis and this is that x-axis. If you draw that a line whose slope is that m, x-intercept means the required line will be intersecting the x-axis at a distance of a. So here this point will becomes that a comma 0. A comma 0. We know already if the slope and a point is given, how to find the equation of the straight line? That is by using the slope point formula. Let it be this one is that x1 comma y1. So what is that equation of the line? Y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1 is that a. From this you can write that y is equals to m into x minus a. So please all of you remember, if we know that slope and x-intercept of a line, then what is the equation of the straight line? Y is equals to m into x minus a. Y is equals to m into x minus a. And similarly equation of the line, whose slope m, and y-intercept c. Y-intercept c is what is that equation? What is that equation? See, first of all you draw that corresponding figure. So here is that, this is that y axis and this one is that x axis, right? If a line is intersecting this one, here the slope is that m. Y-intercept means the required line must be intersect that y-axis. What is that y-intercept is given c. So this point is that 0 comma c. Now clearly the required line passes through the point 0 comma c and having that slope is that m. Now again you apply that slope point formula. Y minus y1 is that c is equals to m into x minus x1 is 0. That implies y minus c is equals to m into x. Now you get that minus c to the right side, that becomes y is equals to mx plus c. Y is equals to mx plus c. This one is that equation of the straight line whose slope m and y-intercept is c. Whose slope is that m and y-intercept is c. So these two formulas are that very important formulas. So please everyone, so remember these two formulas, because of these are the fundamental formulas. So most of the students already well known in the lower classes. That means in 10th standard, who knows that about that coordinate geometry, mostly all the students are very familiar these two formulas. So okay, the next concept is that intercept form. Intercept form. What is the next concept? Intercept form. See, intercept form. Intercept form. See, what is meant by intercept form? See, look at this one. Here, first of all, we define that x-intercept and y-intercept. Now you draw the figure. Now you draw that figure. See, here is that, this one is that y-axis and this one is that x-axis. Now this is that a line. This is the line which cuts that both axes at capital A and capital B respectively. So now in this one, you assume that OA length is that small a. That is called the x-intercept of the line. OB is the small b. This one is the y-intercept of the line. When x-intercept is the small a, then we can define the coordinates of capital A or small a comma 0 and the coordinates of b or 0 comma b. 0 comma b. Now here you write that let it be, this one is that what? L is equals to 0. Let small a comma small b or intercepts of the line L is equals to 0, of the line L is equals to 0 such that OA is equals to small a, OA is equals to small a, comma OB is equals to small b, right? So now here that OA is equals to small a. Here OA is that along the x-axis, so A is called the x-intercept, OB is that along the y-axis, so here small b is called that y-intercept, such that OA is equals to small a, OB is equals to small b. Then A is called then A is called x-intercept. A is called x-intercept. X-intercept. And small b is called y-intercept. Y-intercept of the line L is equals to 0. Of the line L is equals to 0. Right? So after define the intercepts of the line L is equals to 0, then how can we find that equation of the line? So now equation of the line in the intercept form. Say equation of the line in the intercept form. Here A point is that A comma 0, this one we consider as x1 comma y1, and B point as you consider that x2 comma y2. Now you apply the 2 points formula. Therefore equation of the line, equation of the line L is equals to 0. L is equals to 0 is apply the 2 points formula. X minus x1 is that A whole divided by x2 minus x1 0 minus A is equals to y minus y1 is 0 by y2 minus y1 is that b minus 0. Now this one is by simplifying x minus a whole divided by minus a is equals to y by b. Now by simplifying this one is that minus x by a plus 1 is equals to y by b. By getting that minus x by a to the right side, that becomes that x by a plus y by b is equals to 1. So this one is that equation of the straight line in the intercept form. This one is that equation of the straight line in the intercept form. So without this explanation, simply I can write this formula, but only the few students can understand. So this equation how you are getting. So clearly here I explained that what that x-intercept and y-intercept. Okay, so how will you get that equation of the line in the intercept form? Now some other deductions are there from this concept. Now we will see those concepts. Say, therefore equation of the straight line in the intercept form is x by a plus y by b is equals to 1. Right? Now you see this one. If a is greater than 0, comma b is greater than 0, that means both intercepts are positive, the figure always will be lies this one. So that means the line will be lies only in that first quadrant. So this one is that position. Okay, the line will be only intersecting that coordinate axis in first quadrant. Okay, see the next one. Suppose if a is negative, comma b is that a positive, x-intercept is that negative and y-intercept is a positive, then always that figure, the diagram will be this one. The diagram will be this one. This is that x-axis, this is that y-axis, right? So x-intercept is that positive and y negative, y-intercept is positive, means the line always cuts the coordinate axis in second quadrant. And the next one is say if x-intercept is that negative, comma y-intercept is that negative, then the figure will be like this one. So this one will be always lies in the third quadrant. This one is the line will be lies in the third quadrant. So please all of you remember this one. The line will be this one. Okay. The diagrams are very very important in that coordinate geometry. So please all of you see very carefully. Next one is that if x-intercept A is a positive and B is that a negative, then the diagram will be the line always cuts the coordinate axis in fourth quadrant. Always cuts the coordinate axis in fourth quadrants. So that means the figure will be this one, right? So all of you please try to understand. So how you are getting all these this one. So here is that x-intercept is that both are the positive. The line will be cuts the coordinate axis in first quadrant. Okay. Similarly, according their sign, we can draw the figure. Okay, right. See the next concept. See, here is that very very important concept. What is that equation of any line having that equal intercepts? See, first before going to that, you write that x-intercept and y-intercept of the line. Let equation of the line is ax plus b into y plus c is equals to 0. Ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. Then now you tell me that already in previously, so in the concept of the intercept, I told you that by taking the same equation, how will you get that x-intercept and y-intercept? So you see this one, then x-intercept of this line is equals to x-intercept is equals to, what is that line? Minus c by a is that x-intercept, right? And next y-intercept is equals to minus c by b. Y-intercept is equals to minus c by b. So how will you get these two intercepts? Once by substituting y is equals to 0, you will be get that x-intercept. Similarly, if you substitute x is equals to 0, you will get that y-intercept, right? So see the next concept. Here, suppose if intercepts are equal and non-zero, then what is that equation of any line? Say, first of all, what is that equation of the line in the intercept form? We know that equation of the line in intercept form is x by a plus y by b is equals to 1. See, all of you listen. In this case, here a and b are that represent x-intercept and y-intercept. But in that above formulas, a will be represent that x coefficient and b will be represent the y coefficient. See, if the given equation is in this form, so that a and b are represent the coefficients. If the given equation is in this form, that a and b will be represent the intercepts of the line. A and B will be represents intercepts of this line. Now you are coming to the point. So if A is equals to B, see, look at this one. First point is that if A is equals to B, A is equals to B and not equals to 0. That means what? So if this equation has equal non-zero intercepts, then what is that equation of the line? If you write that B is equals to A or A is equals to B, you will be get, then the equation will be x plus y is equals to A or x plus y is equals to B. Both are the same. And next one is that this one is the what? The statement of this notation is that what? If the intercepts are non-zero and equal, then equation of the line will be x plus y is equals to A. X plus y is equals to A. Suppose this one is a passes through. Suppose this one, look at this one here, that it has that equal intercepts. Equal intercepts means that this one and this one are equal. A is equals to B. Now if this one is passes through the point x1 comma y1, right? So then what do you say that equation of the line? When equal intercepts are there, the unknown value in this one is that A. If this line is passes through the point x1 comma y1, A value will be get x1 plus y1 is equals to A. So what do you say the second point? Second point, equation of the line. Equation of the line. Equation of the line passing through. Equation of the line passing through x1 comma y1, passing through x1 comma y1 and having equal non-zero intercepts. Equal non-zero intercepts. Non-zero intercepts. Non-zero intercepts is what is that equation? Now if this one is passes through the point x1 comma y1, here A value will be equals to x1 plus y1. That A value you replace in this equation, that equation will be x plus y is equals to x1 plus y1. This is that very simple formula to remember this one. So in which cases this one you can use when you want to find that equation of the line passing through the point x1 y1 and having equal non-zero intercepts, then immediately you should recall that formula will be x plus y is equals to x1 plus y1. See the next one. See the second point is, if A plus B is equals to 0 and A comma B are not equals to 0, that means what? Sum of the intercepts will be equals to 0 and those intercepts are non-zero. Suppose if A is equals to 0 and B is equals to 0, this one the sum will be equals to 0, but not in that case. When A and B are the non-zero, if the sum will be equals to 0, then what do you say that equation of the line? So then here look at this one. Then A is equals to minus B or B is equals to minus A. then the equation will be x minus y is equals to a. X minus y is equals to a. So this is the equation of any line whose sum of non-zero intercepts will be 0 is x minus y is equals to a. Now the next one is if this line is passes through the point x1 comma y1. So as usual from the above formula, if this one is passes through x1 comma y1, what is that unknown value a? X1 minus y1. So that a value you replace in this equation, then we will be get that x minus y is equals to x1 minus y1. What is that equation? Equation of the line. Equation of the line passing through the point passing through the point x1 comma y1 and having sum of non-zero intercepts sum of non-zero intercepts will be 0 is x minus y is equals to x1 minus y1. x1 minus y1. So this is also very important point, right? Now I have that one doubt is there from the previous concepts. Now you see this one. Here is that in this from this one or from the previous formula, suppose the intercepts are equal, that x coefficient will be equals to y coefficient, right? Suppose the sum of the intercepts is 0, sum of x and y coefficients will be equals to 0. So here you can write that another point is if the straight line ax plus by plus c have equal intercepts or makes that equal intercepts, then what is that formula? Coefficient of x is equals to coefficient of y. So everyone you remember this formula. In any case, while doing that, any problem belongs to the intercepts, if that condition is the given line is makes that equal intercepts, then immediately we should write that coefficient of x is equals to coefficient of y. This is that very most important formula. This is that very most important formula. Now similarly, Similarly, from this above formula, if any line is that makes that sum of intercepts is 0, then what is the condition? By observing this equation, sum of coefficient of x and coefficient of y will be also equals to 0. So here you write that similarly, if sum of intercepts is 0, sum of intercepts is 0, then coefficient of x plus coefficient of y, coefficient of x plus coefficient of y will be equals to 0. Coefficient of y will be equals to 0. So this one is that another condition from the above result. So please all of you remember this one, right? So the next concept is if the intercepts are in the ratio m is to n, equation of the line passing through, see, this one is that line. Here this one is that x intercept is a, y intercept is b. If this line is passing through the point x1 comma y1, then what do you say that equation of this line? So what is that formula? Now here that if equation of the line passing through the point passing through x1 comma y1 and having intercepts or in the ratio m is to n, that is a is to b is equals to m is to n, is that line will be x minus x1 whole divided by m plus y minus y1 by n is equals to 0. This is the required equation of the line passing through the point and the intercepts are in the ratio m is to n, right? So the next one is that, what is that area of the triangle? See, look at this one. Here is that, this one is that x-axis and y-axis. This is that x-axis and y-axis, right? So now here this one is the line x by a plus y by b is equals to 1. That is x intercept is that a and y intercept is that b. So what do you say that area of the triangle? See, look at this one. clearly this triangle OAB is the right angle. OA is the base and OB is the height. You know, in the lower class, the fundamental to find area of the triangle is a half into base into height. So here you write that area of triangle formed by the line x by a plus y by b is equals to 1. Y by b is equals to 1 with a coordinate axis. Is a half into modulus of base into height. Base is that x-intercept and the height is that y-intercept. That is that half into modulus of AB square units. This is that area of the triangle formed by this line with the coordinate axis. Now similarly, instead of this equation, if we take the line is in the form of ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, then what do you say that area of the triangle? See, we'll see that formula. See, here is that, suppose if you take the line, area of the triangle formed by the line ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. With the coordinate axis. Is a, how will you get this one? We know that x-intercept and the y-intercept of this line. This x-intercept is that minus c by a, y-intercept is that minus c by b, right? So according to the fundamental, half into base into height. So that means 1 by 2 into c square whole divided by modulus of a into b. Why you are taking the modulus in this area? Area will be always represent positive. So square units. This one is that area of the triangle formed by the line ax plus by plus c is equals to 0 with the coordinate axis. Okay, right. Next we see this one. See, the next concept is here you see this one. The next concept is suppose if a line is cuts the coordinate axis at A and B, right, and passes through the point P is equals to x1 comma y1. Now this point is the divides the line segment in the ratio L is to M. That AB is divides by the point P in the ratio A is to L is to M. Then what is that equation of the line segment AB? Equation of the line segment AB. Now you see the statement. If a line if a line between the axis divides by the point P is equals to x1 comma y1 in the ratio L is to M, then equation of the line segment is M into x by x1 plus L into y by y1 is equals to L plus M. What is that formula? M into x by x1 plus L into y by y1 is equals to L plus M. Actually, we have that proof also there, but need not derive that proof. But in objective point of view, only you remember this formula. So if you want it, anybody wants that proof, after watching this video, please write in that comment box. So then I will show that how to get this one. Okay, right. Next you see this one. Suppose this point is bisected the line segment. Bisected means what? The ratio will be 1:1. Now you write that L is equals to 1 and M is equals to 1. Then equation of the line segment AB will be x by x1 plus y by y1 is equals to 1 plus 1 is that 2. See this one here, equation of the line segment between the axis is bisected by the point P is equals to x1 comma y1. By the point P is equals to x1 comma y1 is what is that equation? Now you substitute L is equals to 1 and M is equals to 1 in this one. Then that formula will be x by x1 plus y by y1 is equals to, this one will be equals to 2. So this is that required equation of the line between the coordinate axis bisected by the point P is equals to x1 comma y1, right? So please all of you try to remember these two formulas, or at least if you remember the main formula, then obviously you can remember this formula. So why? Because by substituting bisected means ratio is that L is to M is equals to 1:1. So by substitute L is equals to 1 and M is equals to 1, you will be get that another deduction. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe this channel.